Attention, everybody. The views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits.
You are listening to Morning Mouth with your host, Johnny Rooster, and his favorite sidekick, Pastor Matt, on the guitar. Thank you very much, Pastor Matt, and good morning, everyone. This is Morning Mouth. Your totally awesome and radical version.
420, yo.
It's 420.
420.
That's right. It is April 20th.
Whoa, man.
Man, oh man. This is actually a day that's designated for
So
not
I was
only...
walking through the field earlier, man. I found these mushrooms growing on some horse turds.
Totally
and I realized after I ate them, those
radical.
aren't the ones that mess with your head. They just tasted like crap.
You know, this is the day. This
That
is
was
420, man. It takes like... It's crazy. You guys that are tuning in, the people that are watching
we don't
us...
approve of the illegal use of marijuana.
This
or
is
any
a different
drug.
kind of show, but it's not that different.
Although
This is-
medicinal marijuana, Acts Ministry and Acts Media Group are, we are, what do you call that?
Tokers?
We approve of the medicinal use of marijuana for people with autism and things like that.
I think I might have a little bit of autism.
So it's Monday.
It is Monday, and we're making Monday fun again.
Yep.
It always was fun, but that's not for the working class. This is for everyday people that want something unusual. Those people out there that are listening
Look
and
no
watching,
further, folks.
they have found it. You found it, don't go anywhere else. What did they used to say? Don't touch that dial.
Do not touch that dial. Stick
Today's
around.
topic, this is 420, and it's National Look-alike Day.
Hence, we look exactly like.
I think we actually got together and...
You were mentioning before the show something about...
Today is National Look-alike Day.
Yeah, National
For real.
Look-alike Day, yeah. And it's also Hitler's birthday.
Hitler's birthday.
And,
Adolf
they
Hitler.
think Hitler had a look-alike, and that's the one that they found after,
There's so many theories. He was born in 1889 on this day, and many sources are saying after that date, a lot of strange and negative things have happened on this day.
But, I believe that even believing that gives that power.
That's true, and I don't go for that stuff.
No.
Ironically...
No.
No.
Or as they say, 9.
Have you ever... Yeah. See, Kyle.
No. Whoa.
9, right before 10.
See, Kyle Jesus.
See,
Hail
Kyle
Jesus.
Yes. So, Adolf Hitler seems to have influenced the culture negatively. However, we can reverse some of that, except in San Francisco, 1906. On this day, do you realize what happened? 1906.
I don't know. My memory's shaky.
Tremendous earthquake and a fire.
See what I did there?
Yes, I saw the shaky. In the year 1912, in San Francisco, what happened on this day, April 20th?
A huge fire. Wildfires.
Earthquake and fire.
At the same time?
Same thing. 6 years later, same thing.
It's earthquake and fire.
Yeah, earthquake and fire.
Sorry.
Earthquake and fire.
That is
That
1906. That little part might get muted because
1906. Yeah, it might.
I don't know.
If it isn't muted, it's because you sang beautifully and they couldn't track it. Algorithm is not after you.
See, Al
Al
Gore.
Gore and his rhythm. Does Al Gore have a rhythm?
Probably.
Algorithm.
Didn't he win? He won like the what do you call that award?
The Algorithm Award.
Oh, what is that
The
big
Bland
award?
Face Award.
No, there's a big award people get when they invent stuff.
Boring speech writing. Oh, the Inventing of the Internet Award.
No. What is the name of that award? People get it whenever they accomplish something amazing for
Nobel
mankind.
Peace Prize.
Nobel Peace Prize. He got the Nobel Peace Prize for the way he's green. He's green.
For his greetings.
He's green. He's very green.
You know, St. Patrick's Day was last month.
Yeah.
That's kind of a green thing. This month I
No,
think of
St.
green.
Patrick's
I
Day
think
is this month.
March.
Oh, is it in March?
March
Isn't
17th.
it sometimes in April? It's always
No,
March
no,
17th?
no. March. Yes, it's always March 17th.
Hey, you think I'd be knowing that, but I don't.
You don't remember? So we have this thing called April, and it's green. I mean, the grass is green. It's a very green month. It's spring.
Especially on the other side.
It's springtime.
It's greener on the other side.
The grass is always green. But today is National Weed Day, 420.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It is also the 1999 was the anniversary of the Columbine High School tragedy, the shooting. In 1999 on this day, 2 boys shot up their high school in Columbine, Colorado. Very serious day. But looking at the good side of this day, it is National Lookalike Day, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Mr. Twin of mine. I think we should be twins.
Yeah.
Because
you'd be more like a conjoined fetus.
yes, and if you can spell that, I'll accept that.
C-O-N,
Got it.
conjoined fetus. Depending on if you want to spell it with a P-H, you can.
P-H-E.
P-H-E-T-U-S or F-E-T-U-S.
What if you lisp if they fetus?
Fetus?
It's like Edith. Edith is a fetus
Look at that fetus.
of Edith.
The fetus of Edith.
It's good. I
Now,
like
next-
it.
now, next
It's
week-
genuine laughter on the air.
Now, next week, we're going to be talking about ants.
Yes, that's our topic. So hold on to your ants in your pants.
Pants.
Ants in my pants.
You d-
We don't want to talk about that.
Oh, I was supposed to remind you. Okay, so
Please remind me what
buddy-
you wanted to.
a buddy of mine,
I was going to remind you.
and I'm going to call him out
We're
here.
going to gesture wildly here for a moment, folks.
Kevin, he's one of my best friends. Well, you know, he had his leg
Don't mix him
amputated
up with the
below
other
the
Kevin.
knee, right?
Below the knee, okay.
Yeah, and even before he got out of the hospital, I was telling him, you know, you should get a job at IHOP and work and change your name to Eileen. Sorry, I shouldn't have said the name. I said, but don't let people tip you. That was terrible. He was telling jokes like that before he got
Yeah.
out of the hospital too.
So
Well,
he-
the other day we're cruising down the road, right?
Yes.
And down here at this where they sell trailers at down here on Sunshine.
TrailerSalesCompany.com.
No,
No,
it's
any trailer.
odds are that's some sort of
Probably.
actual
Just
website.
random came off my head.
There's a weird looking, like it's obviously a smaller. It's designed to be a small house, but it's like
Tiny house.
it's shorter in the back. It's like the opposite of an A-frame, right?
Okay.
And I said, actually, it looks like a lean. He was like, I would love to live in that. I said, actually, it looks like a lean-to, and I really didn't think anything of it. And he goes, was that a jab at me?
Yeah.
And then I realized it, and then I almost had to pull over on the side of the road because I was laughing so hard about it. I said,
could-
that'd be perfect
Is
for
his
you.
wife's name Peg?
No, I think it's. No, never mind.
Okay. It gets worse, right?
It does. it
Nothing
does.
gets better around here.
No.
We like the mess that 420 has, the stigma. We are all about it, but we don't wallow in it. We have something new. National Lookalike Day.
National Lookalike Day.
Let's say it together.
National Lookalike Day.
And as you know, you might look like a celebrity. Some people might have said, you look like, and they'll name a celebrity.
I kind of look like one of the Tweedledee and Tweedledum
I was
from Alice
thinking-
in Wonderland.
I was thinking Larry,
Uncle Fester?
the cable.
Oh, yeah. Larry. Gary Dan, that's right. That
I
guy.
think you and he have
Yeah.
a little bit of that
You know, he doesn't
persona.
really talk like that.
No, he doesn't. He's an educated,
He is.
well-spoken. So are you.
He's got relatives from here in Missouri.
He likes to talk, you know.
He don't like this, right? He actually got his start on a radio show called Lex and
Axe
Terry.
Media Group. Oh, wait. Oh.
Lex and Terry.
Lex.
And back when they were in Jacksonville, Florida, he used to call in
See?
there all the time. And it was really funny. He talked about his sister having moles and her being fat and stuff. And
Totally
people eat it
great.
up.
Eat,
People
eat up the
that up.
moles.
He does say some very, very inappropriate things, so I wouldn't recommend
Padoompa.
watching him. I mean, he's a lot calmer now because he's got kids.
Are you calmer now that you have kids?
I've always been the same. I don't drink or do drugs anymore.
Well, see, that's calmer. That'll
That is
do it.
calmer. I'm an
420.
ordained pastor now, which
You
if
really
you would've told-
mellowing out.
10 years ago, if you would have said you're going to be an ordained pastor
Guys,
and have radio shows
420
and stuff,
chill right here.
I would have laughed in your face and said, "Ha, right.
Yeah,
God
right.
doesn't want to use me for that."
You know, God used Moses, a murderer. He used an adulterer, David. He uses a lot of people that are just real people that have real problems.
Yeah, he used Saul, a murderer of Christians,
Yes, Saul. Of
turned him into
Tarsus.
Paul.
Yes.
But if you look at it, Saul really thought he was. He was doing the work of the Lord. in
We're
his
talking
mind.
about the guy that wrote half the New Testament
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Go ahead,
National Lookalike Day.
National Lookalike Day.
There's celebrity lookalikes out there. Do you know any, by the way? Do you know anyone that kind of has a resemblance to someone that might have some fame and notoriety? We met this guy.
I actually know a Michael Jackson impersonator from Branson.
That's cool. I've
I
got.
don't know if his name is Billie Jean.
She's not my.
Not my love. Oh yeah, we can't.
Yeah, don't do that.
We don't want to get muted again.
But we do. Yeah, when there's a mute moment, we call them mute moments on the show.
It's the cute mute. We call it the cute
Because
mute
we've
moment.
done something in the category of not copyrighted.
Right.
It's what we do. It's what we shouldn't do, but it's what we sometimes do.
I know.
But we do it. The lookalike thing. If you look
okay.
like somebody, you know somebody that looks like somebody.
You look like this guy named Johnny Rooster.
Johnny Brewster. Yes, everybody knows Johnny Brewster.
Now they're gonna know him.
I used to play this game with people. How famous are these people? So they would. I don't listen to country music, so this is the example. I'll do this on you. 1980s Christian rock. You don't know anything about it. You know a little about it?
You talking about Petra?
Yeah, we could do that. I could name somebody from that generation, and if they're really famous, you would have heard of them if you don't follow that genre. See, that's the test. I don't follow country music, so somebody in my country music friends list, they would name a person in country music, and I would say, I don't know about who that is. She would say, I thought that person was famous. Yes, they are in the country scene, but not on the mainstream. They didn't catch my attention.
Right.
If they're really famous, the people that don't follow them will know who they are.
Right.
A.K.A. Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, he was famous. The whole world knew who he was.
Yeah.
Now they really know.
If you're truly famous, they're going to know you, even if they don't follow your material.
If you're watching this, President
You understand?
Trump, great job. We're very proud of you.
I got my Trump hat on.
Yeah, Trump 2020.
And if I was playing, I would have a trumpet.
Would it be a trumpet with a skirt? Trumpet?
Yeah, trumpet. A female Trump. Is Melania a trumpet? Is that allowed? Is she a trumpet?
Yeah, she would be.
Mrs. Trump, Melania Trump, a trumpet?
And she could probably start like the following of trumpets.
Donnie and the trumpets. Donnie and the trumpets. I'm having a lot of
He's got
fun.
a beautiful family.
It's a 420 kind of day. So listen, about this celebrity look-like thing.
Yeah.
If you look like Donald Trump, God bless you.
I will have to say the mayor of Springfield.
Okay, go ahead. This is Springfield, Missouri.
It looks similar to Donald Trump.
You remember his name?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
drawing a
Ken McClure.
Ken McClure has a similar.
And he is the
appearance
mayor of
to
Springfield.
Donald Trump.
He actually is an administrator at the church that I go to. the
Okay.
church. So,
That's cool.
and he's a very nice guy.
Now-
The first time I saw him, I thought he kind of looks like Trump. I mean, obviously, just like
You kind of like president.
the hairdo.
Yeah.
The hairdo. That's what it is. I don't know if he fake tans like Trump does.
I love this. So, if you are a celebrity, let's say, for example,
I'd be John Candy,
What celebrity? Yeah, John Candy.
Chris Farley.
Yes, I'm so with you. That is your personality. Your body type.
have plenty of
you
time to think
have
of-
a lot.
Living in your van down by the river.
You're a big man. Oh, that'll leave a mark. But that's a big man right there.
Yeah.
Okay, big men. They're no longer living, but they're still cool.
I remember. Well, see, I remember he was on Saturday. Well, that show
That
about
show.
Saturday Night Live, back when it was funny.
Back when it was
And
funny.
My favorite one was whenever him and Patrick Swayze were both auditioning to be male dancers.
This was Chris Farley.
Chris Farley and
Yeah.
And
I
he
think
was
I
all
remember that
shirtless,
one.
wearing
Yes,
one
I
top.
remember that.
and they show him like in slow motion. He's just
So
like, and it's
good.
just,
Jiggle.
drugs take away people that we love.
Yes.
Because
That's sad.
yeah, he was super funny,
I know.
but he was addicted
He
to
went out with some severe problems.
that addiction took
But
him
if
out.
you were looking, you were a certain celebrity.
Yeah.
wouldn't that be ironic if you're in the celebrity, you're the A-list,
Right.
and somebody comes up to you, dude, and you're totally famous, and you look just like this plumber I knew back in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was reversed?
You look just like the janitor that used to sweep the floor in my classroom. The one that used to put down the sawdust when a little kid would throw up on the floor.
So, folks, we're talking about celebrity lookalikes in reverse. So the
Yeah.
celebrities are talking about to other celebrities
Yeah.
that they look like an average person. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be funny? I wonder do they call us non-celebrities? Is that how the celebrity community would refer to us?
I don't know.
I'm not one. I know that Johnny Rooster is a kind of a rising star, but I'm not famous enough to know how famous people refer to non-famous people every
Right.
day. Underlings, what do they call them? Commoners? Commoners, peasants. What do they call them? What are we
Commoners and
known as? Tight-wearing peasants?
Tight-wearing peasants.
Worthless swine. What are these commoners doing here? You know how the Amish, they say that we're the English and we're not really
Yeah.
English? We could be German.
Well, I mean,
we could be
technically,
Irish.
I mean, we speak English.
Okay, but so do they if they want to.
A local boy kicked
We
me
could
in
talk.
the butt last week. Sorry. Weird
they,
Al.
they talk about, yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I like his hair.
Well, that's like my cousin Jay.
Yes,
he's my
yes,
best
he's
friend
the
also, the morning
co-host
drive.
on the morning drive.
Jay on the morning drive with Matt and Jay. I say,
He's
like,
famous.
he looks similar to Waldo. Where's Waldo?
I think he also looks like sort of like Bruce Springsteen a little.
See, I don't even remember what Bruce Springsteen looks like.
You can
He's
Google
ju-
that guy.
That's a
He's-
very he's
He's an
Springsteen.
iconic '80s star.
Yeah, born in the USA.
Born in the
yeah,
USA.
I know that guy.
I think he's Springsteen-esque,
He's a Springsteen.
which is kind of like my brother looks a little like Bruce Springsteen and kind of like Jay.
Oh, I worked with a
This
guy
is what's weird about this.
that looked like at the time looked like an overweight.
Overweight Barbie.
Who's the guy? My brain is not working this morning.
You need a little more juju juice. Get some Dr. Pepper in your can. Oh,
He does all those action movies, and he's like really chubby now, and I guess he's a cop. What's his name?
Paul. No, not Paul Blart. Kevin James.
No,
No.
Although,
Andrew. Somebody help us.
what is his name?
A big guy.
Well, he's not really. He always has the ponytail, and throws people around.
Man, I am.
You know what we're talking about?
Are we lost? We're lost. Can you help us? We're lost. This is not good.
No, it's just my brain.
You
it's
want
too
to
early
be
in the
fresh.
morning.
You want to be fresh. You want to be 420 ready. Can you Google it?
I'm doing something,
You can do something.
and it's right on the tip of my
So
tongue.
today is the National Look-alike Day for those of you tuning in. And we're talking about this on the Morning Mouth because if you look like a celebrity, go ahead and enter that in your comments. Or if you know somebody who does. I think it would be hilarious, though, if the celebrity community refers to us in a different way, like, you look just like an average Joe, whatever that is.
An average Joe, yeah.
You look just like that average guy, Steve Carell. You look like Steve Carell.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, what about him?
Well,
What
there's
do
a guy that I used to work with, and he looked like an extremely overweight Steven Seagal.
Yeah, well, Steven Seagal is overweight now.
Now, yeah.
Back in the day, he was.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get into a fight with him.
No.
I mean, he's no
He's-
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris isn't even a Chuck Norris.
Joe, what are you talking about?
It's
Chuck
so
Norris is
funny.
my
Chuck Norris.
was my hero as
My-
a kid, and then later it was Kevin Sorbo.
Well, okay. Chuck Norris could take Kevin Sorbo.
Probably
He's a
could.
ninja.
He probably could. Kevin,
Kevin,
we're friends.
No
we got to
offense, no offense.
Well, we interviewed Kevin Sorbo. Got to
Yes,
hang
you
out with
did.
him, hung out with him. It
Right
was a
here
lot
on
of fun.
Axe Media.
Yeah, we went into what do you call it? Screening of his new movie, Miracle in East Texas. And
Is
we
that
got
showing
to
in theaters?
yeah, I believe so. We got to sit down and talk to him. He was
Right across the table, like
Yeah.
close as I am to you.
yeah. Well, yeah, I've told you that numerous times already.
But I've seen it. I saw the interview.
Did you?
It's amazing. We were on the one of our morning drive sessions,
Hmm.
and you were playing that,
oh, that's right.
and I was there, nodding,
So, yeah.
listening, and wishing you had mic'd him. Wishing you had mic'd him. but that's
Like
it.
I said, trial and error, and it will not be the last
Sometimes
time.
we blow
We're
it.
gonna get to talk to him again.
We want this program to be so good when people are interviewed like that, they'll just say, "That's great. That's awesome."
He did.
Because
He
he
enjoyed himself.
boosted-
They usually only give you
Like
10 minutes.
10 minutes, and
Um,
you had a full 20,
we had 30 minutes of his
30
time.
minute.
Every time the lady came up to go and what you call it? Tell us we
his
were done.
One of his handlers.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Hey, it's time to go.
he's like,
Corral
no.
him.
He's like, no, we got
No,
more time.
we
It's
got
okay.
this. We got this.
Jay, of course, stumped him with a really good question.
Jay does that.
And then Jay said, well, you know, I'm almost as famous as you are. He says, you may have heard of me. They named a letter of the alphabet after me. And he
Kevin
says,
didn't have a comeback for that one.
yeah, Kevin did. He said,
Oh.
yeah, well, I mean, I dated a K, so I know how you are.
JK. Just kidding.
Yeah,
J and K.
or just kick them.
If we had a celebrity in our midst, would we refer to them in a different way, or would we treat them just like one of us?
I would treat him like one of us.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. I think they like it when you don't treat them a different way.
Right. But
Like, hey, you, get out of my way. This is my seat.
if they have a problem with you treating them like a normal Joe,
Then that's a
then they're probably stuck up and full of themselves.
I have not associated with a lot of celebrities, like really name brand celebrities, but I've heard different reports that some of them are very gracious and agreeable, and some of them aren't. Just like us average
I personally
people.
know that as a musician, musicians are prima donnas, like really
They're prone to
pains in the butt. We're
high
We're
maintenance.
needy.
Yeah, why is that? Wonder why.
No, but lead guitarists are worst. If you're a lead guitarist, sorry if we offend you.
You just blew out all the
But
6-string playing.
What's that old saying? What's the
long hit?
how many lead guitarists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
And the answer is
One, but he needs the whole world to one to hold it, and then the world to revolve around him.
genuflect is the good word.
Yeah,
That's the word where they bow the knee and kiss the ring and pay homage and
I only genuflect to
you know,
Jesus.
genuflect, yeah. When you throw out the guitar pick, is that still a thing? Back in the 80s, it was a thing.
Oh yeah, it's still a thing.
And catching the guitar pick was a big deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Even though
catching-
it looks like any other guitar pick.
I caught a drumstick from Michael W. Smith. Now, most people know that he plays keyboard, but he threw a drumstick.
Yeah. Did he sign it?
No, he really wailed on it. I mean, he was wailing on the drums when he came out and threw it into the audience, and I caught it. The thing was
But wait a
pretty
minute.
hacked up.
He's a keyboard player.
Yes, but he was
Playing the drums.
He's quite good on the drums.
Very quite good.
Very
Man,
quite
that's
good. We're
insane.
talking about better than most people.
Yeah.
So that was impressive. A little known fact about Michael.
A lot of musicians can play more than one.
Back in the day.
You know, I play a little piano here and there. That's about it.
How big is that piano? Because you were saying that too. I used
Well,
to
you
play
said
a
I
little
used to play
piano.
one. I was like, yeah, it was a
It was a
little.
player piano.
Must
It was
not
a
have
little-
been very big if it was a little piano.
Okay. It was a practice piano. Why do people practice medicine and law? Are they not good at it? They're practicing.
No, you need to stay practiced up on it.
I mean, if you're practicing, can't you ever get good at it?
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
I'd rather the
It's like why do we park in
surgeon.
driveways and we drive on parkways?
That's right. I'd rather the surgeon not be practicing medicine on me. I think he'd be perfecting it on
Yeah, yeah. Well, the doctor that delivered my first son had a lazy eye, and while he was doing surgery, he had an eye patch on.
Not a joke. This is real.
No, this is real.
I was thinking for the punchline here. I was like,
No, there's no punchline.
whoa.
There's no punchline. It was an interesting experience.
Should that be legal? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
At what occupational level of excellence do you drop off a standard physically? Like, oh, I got an eye patch. I can.
well, he practices.
Pun intended.
The pun intended.
But
Man,
still,
it's already
is
been.
it time?
We got a minute and a half.
What can we grace these listeners with in a minute and a half? Do you have some tune? Do you have like a wicked cool original like feeling it? Your guitar's
Um,
like, no, it's okay if you're not.
I mean, I've always got.
Putting you on the spot is what the Roosters team is all about. We've got a team of Roosters. National Celebrity Lookalike Day. National Lookalike Day. If you look like somebody who's not a celebrity, put that in your comments. That's what we're all
Yes.
about. I want you to say who you look like. I look like my Aunt Bertha. Whatever. I don't care. Do you look like somebody you know? Do you get mixed up? Are you twins? I like to hear from twins. You know, where's the twins? Minnesota?
Probably.
Let's hear it, buddy. What do you got for today? 420. Shake us out on a really chill tune. You gonna do your sunglasses with this one?
I only play Christian music now.
Okay. He's branded. He's typecast as a Christian musician. He's not a musician first. He's a Christian first.
Do I need to put on my sunglasses?
I think
for
you
this
do.
one?
You started with it. You might as well wrap it up. 420.
I think I did this one on the show a few weeks ago.
Happy birthday, Adolf. San Francisco earthquake. And more. Pastor Matt on the Johnny Rooster Morning Mouth.
Yesterday's gone. Today is a new day. It won't be long till I hear my Savior say, my child, well done. Jesus called us all to testify. That's not all, he had to die. For all our sins, my child, well done. He'll say, my child, well done, well done. The man I was is not who I am now. It's all because Jesus came and he pulled me out. Thank God for your son. Used to live my life in a drunken haze. Used to sit and waste away all my days.
Are we fading out?
Then Jesus came and he saved my life.
Roll the credits.
Right.
Like,
Then I changed all of my wicked ways. Now he can say, my child.
we're going to go up to the morning drive coming up.
It's coming up next.
Stay tuned for the morning drive right here.
My child, well done.
Your light in
He'll
here.
say, my child, well done, well done. Almost done here. Now I'm singing his praises every day.
Get your morning going here.
I'll keep going on so I can hear him say, well done.
Well done.
Thank you, Lord. Almost done. Well done. Thank you, Jesus. My child, well done. He'll say, my child, well done. Well done. My child, well done.
Yes, and always a morning mouth. We're going to hear something different. We're going to be something different. You be the difference today. This is your host, Johnny Rooster, my sidekick, Pastor Matt. Next week, we're going to talk about ants, so be ready on Monday morning at 7:35-ish.
All right. Bye, everybody.